Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're taking a look back at a phone that once ruled the roost, the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. Specifically, the Verizon model with 256 gigabytes of storage in Majestic Black. Is it still worth considering in 2024, or has it been completely eclipsed by newer models? Let's dive in and find out. This phone was a powerhouse back in its day, boasting a massive 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display with a crisp 2560 by 1440 resolution. Remember those vibrant colors and deep blacks? They were stunning. Even today, this screen holds up remarkably well against more modern displays. Watching videos and playing games on this phone is still a very enjoyable experience. Under the hood, our unit packs 8 gigabytes of RAM, which was top of the line back then. While not as impressive compared to the 12 gigabytes or even 16 gigabytes we see in current flagships, it's still enough to handle most tasks without significant slowdowns. Multitasking is generally smooth, and apps load relatively quickly. Of course, you might experience some occasional hiccups with more demanding games or apps, but overall, performance remains respectable. Now, the listing mentions a Core i7 processor, which is interesting because the S10 5G actually used a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855. This might be a listing error, but it's worth noting. The Snapdragon 855 was a beast in its time, and it still delivers a decent level of performance for everyday use. The 256 gigabytes of internal storage is a welcome feature, providing ample space for photos, videos, and apps. Remember when that was considered a huge amount of storage? While some newer phones offer even more, 256 gigabytes is still plenty for most users. One area where the S10 5G truly shone was its 5G connectivity. It was one of the first phones to offer this next-generation technology, and it still holds its own in terms of speed. Of course, 5G networks have improved significantly since then, but this phone can still deliver impressive download and upload speeds. The Majestic Black finish on this phone is, well, majestic. It's sleek, sophisticated, and still looks great. The build quality is also excellent, with a solid feel in the hand. However, the glass back is prone to fingerprints and scratches, so a case is definitely recommended. The camera setup on the S10 5G was also quite impressive for its time. It featured a triple-lens rear camera system with a variety of shooting modes. While it might not compete with the latest camera technology, it's still capable of capturing some great photos and videos. Of course, being a few years old, the S10 5G does have some drawbacks. The battery life isn't what it used to be, and you'll likely need to charge it daily. It's also missing some of the newer features found on current flagships, such as faster refresh rates and improved camera technology. Software updates are also becoming less frequent. So, is the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G still worth it in 2024? It depends on your needs and budget. If you're looking for a powerful phone with a great display and 5G connectivity at a more affordable price, then it's definitely worth considering. However, if you're looking for the latest and greatest features, you might want to look at newer models. Ultimately, the S10 5G remains a solid phone that still holds up surprisingly well in many areas.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.